Hey guys, welcome to the video and the channel. For those who are new, this is KMZ, and today this is going to be my video covering a couple of bits of news regarding the PS4. First, we are going to cover more dumps done by Team Duplex, some game dumps, updates, DLC, and things like that. There's actually been 2 sets of dumps, so we're going to cover dump number 12 and number 13 for those of you who've been keeping track, and then we will cover some updates that we got regarding 755 kexploit and what's going on with that. I am still working on Hacking Modding News episode 60 part 3. I haven't forgotten. It's just my time is a little bit scarce. Hopefully I'll be able to get that to you later on in the afternoon or evening today, but it is Sunday the 14th of February, so it's Valentine's Day. More than likely come late afternoon or early evening. I'm pretty sure that figuratively and literally I will be tied up. So if I do get busy, no pun intended, then I will shoot to get the video out tomorrow. I've also been working with Android 10 on the Switch, so at some point later on in the week, hopefully I'll have some type of video out to you guys regarding that, whether it's a tutorial or a review or whatever the case may be. As usual, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and let's get started with the Team Duplex dumps. Alright, so you've probably already been looking at this list. This is dump number 12, a set of games, DLCs, and updates. You can see that more than like half of it is taken up by Let's Sing 2020. You have the French version and its update. You have the English version and its update, followed by the German version of the game and its proper update as well. And then you have Let's Sing 2020 DLC pack, followed by Let's Sing Country DLC pack. Now, number 13 set of dumps is a little bit smaller. Disaster report for the game, the update, and the DLC is there. A couple of Sims 4 things like the update and the DLC. You don't see the game because they had already released the game previously, so it's out there somewhere. And then you have Streets of Rage for the game and its update. I absolutely love the Streets of Rage series, starting with part 1. And this is a great couch co-op beat 'em up type game. Anyway, let's go ahead now and let's bring you a little bit up to date on what's going on with the 755 kexploit. Alright, so we head on over to Logic Sunrise. As I mentioned many times before in previous videos, this site is in French, so if you ever want to read anything that's posted on here, you may need to translate it to your language, either using some type of translate extension or some other method. Anyway, here's the gist of what's going on with 755. It is, of course, still being worked on by Spectre and some other devs, Sliergovy or Sliergovy, however you say that, but it turns out that it's being a little bit more challenging than what anybody had planned. Now, the reason why this is taking longer, and I've explained this before, and I know Modern Warfare has explained this in a couple of videos, the reason why it's taking longer is because the full kexploit was not disclosed this time around. With 672, once the Flow collected the bounty, he asked Sony if he can, put out the kexploit, and Sony allowed him to disclose everything. So the whole kexploit was there, all the information the devs needed for them to take it and implement it into a jailbreak. But with 7.55, it's a bit different. They only allowed him to do a partial disclosure. So only part of the kexploit was released, and these developers and these hackers have to kind of fill in the rest of the blanks and try to figure out how to get it to work. And that's the problem that they run into. That's what's taking longer, is because they have to finish the kexploit, and then on top of that, it then, has to be implemented with the WebKit. You have to launch it, make sure it works, and this is the problem that they're having, is that they just don't know all of the information, and they're having to figure it out as they go along. It could be a day, a couple of days, a few weeks, who knows? And I do know that developers and hackers, sometimes they get frustrated with a certain project they're working on, and so they get up and they just have to walk away from it, maybe work on something else and just let some time go by. How long that time is, I don't know. Sometimes it could be a couple of days, a few days, a week, a couple of weeks, maybe longer. I'm not saying that's going to happen here, but it's possible. That has happened before with developers and hackers when they're working on certain projects. And we don't know the personal lives of these individuals, if they have work, school, kids, any combination of those things. Who knows? Maybe there's other projects that they really want to work on, and so they, get frustrated and or bored with this stuff, and then they just go and move on to the other project and just work on this a lot less. Maybe they won't work on it at all, and they'll just come back to it at a later point in time. Again, I'm not saying that is going to happen, but there is a possibility it could if a certain amount of time passes and, there's no real breakthrough with this. So let's see. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Again, once we get some type of legit confirmation, good or bad, then I will let you guys know immediately. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. I appreciate you watching. If you found anything here informative, useful, helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, and all of that good stuff. Much love going out to all of you out there. Be careful, be safe, but make sure that you have fun, and I will catch you on the next one.